Bradley Walsh. To millions across the UK, he's not just a television presenter. He's laughter on a dreary afternoon. He's warmth in a world that often feels cold. But behind that familiar smile, a heartbreaking truth has emerged. One that has left his family, and particularly his beloved wife Donna in tears. Tonight, we uncover the full story of Bradley Walsh's health crisis and share Donna's most emotional and revealing interview yet. And by the end of this video, you'll see Bradley in a way you've never seen before. Strong, vulnerable, and still fighting. The man we all love. To understand the weight of this crisis, we must first remember the man himself. Born in Watford in 1960, Bradley was never destined to live a quiet life. From his footballing days to comedy clubs, from soap operas to game shows, he's reinvented himself time and time again. To us, Bradley is the cheeky, witty host of The Chase. He's the man who makes contestants laugh even as they tremble under pressure. He's the entertainer who can break into tears of laughter one moment and deliver deep compassion the next. Clips of Bradley on The Chase laughing uncontrollably play briefly. Narrator. But what many forget is this. Behind that laughter, Bradley has always carried his body like a soldier carries scars. Years of footballing injuries, relentless filming schedules, and sleepless nights have quietly taken their toll. And now, those hidden battles have surfaced in a way he could no longer ignore. It all began quietly. Bradley had always joked about getting older, about aches and pains that seemed to creep into every day. But those close to him, especially Donna, noticed more than jokes. They noticed strain, shortness of breath, fatigue. A man who was once unstoppable suddenly seemed slowed down. And for Donna, who has walked by his side for over 3 decades, this was terrifying. I could see it in his eyes. He would laugh for the cameras, but at home he was tired. I begged him to see a doctor. He brushed it off, but I knew something was wrong. Bradley thought he could push through. After all, he always had. But this time, he couldn't. When Bradley finally went for a full checkup, the news was something no family wants to hear. Doctors confirmed what Donna had feared. Bradley was facing a health crisis that would change everything. The details shocked him. Years of strain on his body had left behind damage that could not be ignored. His heart, yes, the heart that brought so much joy to others, was under immense pressure. And if Bradley didn't slow down, the consequences could be devastating. Slow zoom in on Bradley's thoughtful expression. Narrator. It was in that moment, Donna later revealed, that Bradley finally broke. The man who always carried others suddenly needed carrying himself. Part 4. Donna's emotional interview. Narrator. Gentle, empathetic tone. In an emotional interview, Donna opened her heart about those terrifying days. She described nights where she lay awake, watching Bradley breathe, praying for strength. She confessed the fear of imagining life without him, the man who made her laugh, who made her feel alive every day. Audio reenactment of Donna's words. There were moments I thought, what if this is it? What if I lose him? You just can't. You just can't. Her words captured the raw reality of loving someone who suddenly feels fragile. For Donna, Bradley's health scare was not just a medical crisis. It was a wake-up call to cherish every single moment. Cliffhanger pause, with heartbeat sound effect. Bradley is a fighter, always has been. But facing this health crisis, he made one of the most difficult decisions of his career. For the first time in decades, Bradley Walsh began to step back. Less filming, more rest, a change in diet, a commitment to his health above his work. It wasn't easy. Bradley has always lived for his audience. But Donna's tearful plea, "I'd rather have you here than see you on television every night," finally sank in. Narrator. Inspirational tone. And that decision may very well have saved his life. When the news broke, fans across the UK were stunned. Social media filled with messages of love, support, and prayers. Viewers who had laughed with Bradley for years now cried for him. Strangers wrote letters. Families gathered to say, "Bradley, you've given us joy. Now it's our turn to give you strength." It was a moment that proved how deeply this man is woven into the fabric of British life. In rare moments of honesty, Bradley has admitted how shaken he was. But he also revealed something powerful. This crisis gave him clarity. He realized that fame fades, shows come and go, but what remains is love. His wife, his children, his family, and the millions of people who see him not as a star, but as one of their own. Bradley put it simply, "I may be down, but I'm not out, and I've still got more to give." As Donna Derby closed her emotional interview, she left viewers with a message that resonated deeply. Don't take the people you love for granted. Bradley's scare reminded me that life can change in an instant. Hold them close, laugh with them, and never forget what truly matters. Her words weren't just about Bradley. They were about all of us. Bradley Walsh's health crisis has shaken fans across the nation. But in his fight, in Donna's tears, and in their love, we find a reminder that life is fragile, yet beautiful. So tonight, let us not only wish Bradley well, let us also take his journey as a call to cherish every breath, every laugh, every shared cup of tea. Because in the end, it's not the shows, the fame, or the headlines that matter. It's the love we give and the love we keep. Music swells, uplifting and warm. Stay strong, Bradley. We're with you. Screen fades to black with the words, "Get well soon, Bradley."